The light is on, but you are not. The room still holds the shape you brought. A distant hum, a name unsaid. I feel you more in things you left. I walk the halls you used to know. The light still flickers soft and low. Your voice remains in every room, a ghost that sings beneath the moon. Time can't erase the words you said. They're etched in shadows, softly spread. I close my eyes, you're breaking through, still chasing all the echoes of you. Felt not seen, you're everywhere, in silent songs and midnight air. You disappeared, but never died. You're every breath I cannot hide. I try to run, but you're still true. I live inside the ghost of you. Your footsteps live inside the floor. No lock can close that open door. Each raindrop hits like something new, but always sounds like something you. No frequency can tune you out. You're louder now, without a shout. You're pulling me like oceans do, still drawn into the truth of you. Felt not seen, a fading spark, still burning deep inside the dark. You're in the wind, you're in the blue, you're in the silence breaking through. I thought you left, but now I knew. You live in me, not seen but true. You're found not seen in every breath between. A flicker in the screen, a dream I didn't dream. Still here, still mean. You're felt not seen. You were never loud, but I still hear you now. In static breath and subtle sound, you're nowhere and all around. I tune the radio past the storm, searching for your quiet form. No song can find the shape of you, but in the silence something moves. You're not a voice, you're not a word. You're the feeling never heard. Still you haunt the space between, like whispers on a shadowed screen. Shadow frequency, you play so low, below the waves I used to know. You're not a sound, you're just a trace, a memory I can't replace. You pulse beneath what I can see. I'm dancing with your frequency. side of mine. You're playing where no one can see. I live inside your frequency. Not a word, not a scream, still you echo in my dream. Not a voice, not a plea, just a shadow frequency. We drew the line in midnight ink, said we go further than we think. But fire knows no promised land, and maps don't hold a broken hand. We had a plan, we had a name, but life rewrote the rules of flame. We lit the edges just for fun, then watched the pages come undone. Every road was ours to take, till we learned how hearts can break. You smiled as the paper turned, and I watched us in the map we burned. The map we burned still glows in me, ashes shaped like memory. No compass left, no stars aligned, but I still trace your hand in mine. You're gone, the past can't be returned, but I still want the map we burned. That coffee shop, that yellow wall, the notes we hid, I lost them all. But echoes hum in static air, as if our dreams are waiting there. I fold regret like old routines, still quite a flame. You flicker soft without a name. You're not a guide, you're not a sign, but still I chase your fading light through every fog and midnight bend. You glow like something I pretend, not bright enough to show the way, but just enough to make me stay. You never speak, you never shine, you just exist between the lines. A fragile pulse I cannot fight. You're all I have, my wonderlight. You lead me wrong, but I still follow all night long. You're not a path, but still I move, drawn to something I can't prove. No safe direction, no end in sight, just me and you, my wonderlight. I asked the wind if it knew where, but it just passed me like thin air. I asked the sky, it turned to gray. You're still the only glow that stays. I know you're lost, I know you're gone, but some illusions linger on. You're not the truth, but you feel right, so I keep chasing wonderlight. Wonderlight, I know you lie, but even ghosts can light the sky. You never meant to pull me through, but I keep walking back to you. In every wrong, in every night, I find my way, my wonderlight. It's not the light that saves the soul, it's having something in the cold that flickers once, then fades from sight, but still becomes your wonderlight. You stepped away without a sound, but somehow you're still all around. In empty space, you softly stay. A part of me you took away. The mirror shows just one reflection, but I still feel your intersection. You're not inside, not in the frame, but every thought still says your name. I see you where the silence hides, and shadows cast by changing skies. You left, but still I hold on. You're never far, you're never really gone, never really gone. Just hard to see, like echoes carved in memory. You move like wind I can't contain, but in my heart you still remain. You're not a ghost, you're not withdrawn, you're just never really search for signs and little things, a jacket sleeve, a song you'd sing. The world moved on, but not this place, where time still wears your face. You flicker in forgotten days, like candlelight that won't obey. You're out of reach, but still so strong. And I know now you're never really gone. Never really gone, just out of frame, still beating with the softer flame. You changed the sky, but not the view, 'cause everything still feels like you. No need for proof, no final dawn. I feel you here, never really gone. You're in the wind, you're in the song. You're just never really gone. The fire's gone, the smoke is clear, but I still feel you standing here. What we destroyed can't be undone, but something new has just begun. You tore the walls I tried to build, left nothing safe, left nothing still. But from the wreck I saw the light, like embers rising through the night. I lost it all to find what's real, to break the chains I couldn't feel. I thought the end would mean I'm through, but ashes taught me how to move. Awake in the ashes, I finally see what burned away has set me free. From all the lies, from every cage, I'm stronger now, I've turned the page. No longer broken, no disguise. I I don't belong to ground or sea. The sky is the only place for me. They look but never really see. But clouds, the clouds know me. I walk through crowds like drifting rain, a ghost with no one left to name. But overhead the world turns slow, and somehow up there I still glow. No one listens, no one stays, but clouds remember where I frayed. They hold my weight, they let me be. They don't ask why, they just float free. Clouds know me when no one does. They trace my pain, they call it love. They see the tears I never cry, and hold me gently in the sky. I'm never lost, I'm never alone. Up where the quiet dreamers go. Clouds know me, and that's enough. I talk to stars when nights get long. They answer back in silent song. But even stars feel far away, while clouds just drift and softly stay. They don't need words, they don't pretend. They cover storms, they never end. No judgment here, no you should be. Just shifting winds and symmetry. Clouds know me, not what I fake. They hold me through each heart I break. They carry voices I once knew, and whisper we still see you too. I rise with them, I float unseen, a shadow stitched in silver sheen. Clouds know me, and I believe. Clouds know me, and I can breathe. We never said what we both knew, but silence spoke like circuits do. Each look a line, each breath a key. You programmed something deep in me. No need for words, no need for sound. Your eyes would shift and I'd shut down. You typed a message I could feel, but never knew if it was real. Binary hearts in an analog space. You left your code in my database. Now every beat echoes the tone of something written, left unknown. Unspoken code you left in me. Our silence hummed in perfect time, like 0 ones beneath the rhyme. No message read, but all was heard, each silence louder than a word. Now every spark behind my screen reminds me where your soul had been. And though the line was never sent, the message always had intent. Unspoken code, you still transmit through static dreams I can't omit. Your signal fades but doesn't die. You haunt my mind like lullabies. So here I wait, still not alone, still tracing back unspoken code. No voice, no tone, but still you know. Unspoken Streetlights blur behind your face, reflections I can't quite replace. A final word, no need to try. You left beneath the neon sky. You didn't cry, you didn't turn, but every color seemed to burn. The city watched us come undone and whispered you were not the one. Crosswalks change and people pass, but time feels frozen in the glass. You walked away but stayed in my still can hear your fading song. You're gone, but in the air I breathe, there's something you forgot to leave. The bed is made, the lights are low, but echoes bloom where you let go. Each room still hums with something strange, like sound that didn't know it changed. You didn't slam the door that day, but silence always finds a way. You took your things, you left so soft, but every wall still shakes it off. The sound you left still plays in me, a rhythm lost in memory. It's not a word, it's not a note, but something deep I can't decode. A ghost in chords, a breath that stayed, the sound of you that never fades. The kettle boils, the faucet drips, but none replace your parting lips. The way you sighed, the laugh you gave, still linger like an unplayed wave. I tried to mute, I tried to clear, but frequencies of you appear in every key, in every room. You left a sound that won't resume. The sound you left, it's soft, it's wide, it slips beneath what I can hide. A haunting chord with no refrain, a melody I can't explain. It doesn't scream, it doesn't weep, it plays in silence buried deep. The sound you left still sings in sleep. You're not around, but still I hear a softer world when you were near. No voice remains, no message clear, but echoes hold what disappeared. Your laugh still hangs in empty space, a fading trail I can't replace. I try to speak but lose control. You've stitched your sound into my soul. Each corner hums with what you said, but I can't hold what's in my head. You left no mark I can replay, but echoes never walk away. I'm held in echoes you don't know, they rise in waves and never go. I turn the noise to drown them out, but silence knows what I'm about. You're the sky stays gray, but somehow time forgot to change. The clock still tick, the world moves on, but here it feels like you're not gone. It rains but never seems to end, like every drop still calls you a friend. This month has stretched beyond its days, in fading light and muted haze. I count the clouds but lose my place. Your voice still lives in colder space. Each morning breaks with nothing new, just endless days without your view. Endless November, I can't escape. A loop of moments I can't reshape. No snow to start, no sun to close, just dying trees and silent roads. You left and nothing took your place. Now time just slows inside this space. The wind still pulls in my coat seam, like trying to wake me from a dream. But every step feels just the same, a calendar that won't rename. They say the seasons always turn, but some goodbyes just never burn. You were the fall I didn't see, now all that's left repeats in me. Endless November, I still stand inside a world I don't come in. No new December, no restart, just months that echo through my heart. If spring returns, I wouldn't know. I'm stuck where silent shadows grow. The sun won't rise, the cold won't go. It's always November since you let go. You don't speak, but still you send a signal buried deep within. No melody, no perfect line, but something stirs inside the quiet. You're not a voice, you're not a song, but I've been tuning in too long to feel you move without a sound, like waves that never touch the ground. No one hears what I receive, a rhythm only I believe. You'll never call, but somehow still in silent waves that never stray. I don't rewind, I don't press play, but somehow you still sound each day. No speakers hum, no chorus sways, but in the quiet you still play. No music left on vinyl shelves, no playlist saved, no notes of self, but I still hear you in the rain, a chord that echoes through the pain. You left without a single sound, but now you're in the world around. From turning keys to distant winds, your melody keeps drifting in. You still play in everything, in broken bells and window rings, in empty halls and sleeping streets. Your rhythm finds me on repeat. No instrument, no voice remains, yet you still play without a refrain. The kettle sings, the silence breaks. Your name is all the echo takes. You never sang, but now I know you're in the hum of radio. I try to mute, I try to hide, but you're the sound that lives inside. A song that never made the charts, but carved its notes into my heart. You still play when days are cold, in whispered dreams I never told. No volume bar, no title shown, but still your tune has made a home. You're not a track I can erase, your silence shaped into a phrase. You still play. We built from nothing, dared the stars, thought time would never pull us far. But now I see what all things must return again back to the dust. We carved our names in fleeting skies, but clouds erased what couldn't rise. You held me like we'd never fade, but promises like ours decay. No ashes fall, but I still feel the echo in what isn't real. You walked away, the wind adjusts, and she's gone, the air stands still, but silence moves where love once filled. We weren't meant to last, just burn, and now I watch the seasons turn. I held too tight to what won't stay, but dust was never ours to shape. What builds in light must fall from lust, like stars collapse back to the dust. Back to the dust, the dreams we drew collapse beneath the weight of truth. We tried to fly, we failed to land, now scattered like forgotten sand. You were the spark, I was the trust, but all we are is back to dust. Dust in my hair,